All right, so let's see. Don, are you here? Don Abraham?
Nope.
Okay. Jackie, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I see you, Jackie. Hi.
I can't see you. I can see the top of your head.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
your webcam is pointed at the top of your head.
Okay,
There we
There you
go.
are.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good to see you, Jackie. Okay.
Good to
Jane,
see
I see
you.
you. You're here. Jane?
Oh, Jane, we can't hear you.
She may have the same issue I had.
Well, she can hear us. We can't hear her.
Okay, we can't hear you, Jane. All right, Paula, you're on.
I'm here.
Thanks, hon. Nice to see you. The only person we have absent so far is Diana Sekla. Okay?
Who is not coming?
She will not be in this meeting, right?
Right.
Okay, who we got next? We've got me. Okay, who else is here? Stephanie was on. I saw her earlier. Steph, are you on? Huh?
Stephanie was having trouble connecting.
Hello? Hello?
Jane?
Hello? Hello?
Who is saying hello?
Sue?
Hi, Sue. Good, you got on, girl.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, you're
Hello,
on.
everybody.
Hi. All right, so Steph was
Steph,
on.
are you
What
still on?
happened to her?
I am. Can you hear them?
Yes, I can.
You're very faint. You're very,
All right,
very faint.
Thank you.
You're very faint.
Bye,
I
hon.
can hardly hear you.
I'm here.
Oh, dear.
That's okay. It's going to take a few minutes for everybody to get comfortable with this, okay?
Just a few?
Give it more than a few.
Okay, Steph?
Steph was getting on.
Steph?
Sounds like...
I have no idea who that is. Stephanie? Okay. Let me ask who else is on this meeting so far. I've got Jackie. I see Jane, but can't hear her. We've got Sue. I imagine Doris is probably trying to get on. I saw that she was trying to get on earlier.
Doris is here.
Doris is here. Yay. Thanks, Doris.
Doris Hungerford is here. We got Doris's.
Oh.
Is it Doris Hungerford or Doris Johnson?
Doris Hungerford is here.
Yay. Okay. We got Sue.
Joan Von Dyson is here.
Yay, Joni. Hi, Joni.
Hi.
Kathy Lockwood is here.
Don.
Sounds like water running. Gurgling.
Well, I hope not.
Oh, it's Sue. Hi, Sue.
Kathy Lockwood's here.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi there.
Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but there's a lot of feedback.
If you're using two devices, switch to just one, please, because that's where the feedback might be coming from. Don, are you on? Michelle, can you see Don Abraham?
I can see Don Abraham.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Stephanie.
I'm trying to get, is Doris Johnson on yet?
Steph, only give it a couple more tries and then tell her that she's gonna have to be absent.
Is Doris Johnson on the meeting though?
Michelle, did you see Doris Johnson?
No, there's 2 callers who I haven't been able to identify yet. So I don't.
I'm one, obviously, because I
Stephanie's
can't.
one.
It's
Well,
not
it has-
nothing with my computer.
Jerry, if you look at the,
I'm on 514-5425.
Okay, listen up. One person at a time, please. I can't hear more than one person at a time. Michelle is still hosting this meeting, so let me work through her, okay? All right, Stephanie, you're on. Don
Gotcha.
Abraham, are you on?
I'm trying if you can hear me.
All right, as long as we can hear you, that's okay. Don't forget about the individual stuff, okay? As long as we can hear you. All right?
I got you, Jerry.
All righty, good, okay. All right, so we're missing Gary Weed.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, there. And we're missing Doris Johnson.
I'm trying to call her. I was gonna call her.
Steph, don't worry about it. If she can't get on, we still need to keep going, okay?
Very good.
She can join later if she can do it. I gave her instructions on how to do it this morning.
Hey, Jerry, can you hear me?
Yes, Don, very well, thank you. Okay, can we go to our agenda, please? Do we have
Can I make a suggestion?
Stephanie, please. I'm trying to start the meeting. I'll get to you in a minute, okay?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just stay on the
mute.
Okay.
I just muted everybody, but Don Abraham is on here twice. He must be on 2 devices.
Don,
No, I signed up twice.
just be on one device. I gave that instruction in an email last week. One device. I think you should just stay on the audio and get off your laptop. If you're on your phone too, just stay on your phone. Okay? All right, did we get Jane on so she can? Is Jane Fallon? Michelle, do you see
Jane Fallon is here, yes. Still a lot of feedback from someone.
I'm here.
Now, where the feedback's coming from? Somebody must be using 2 devices. If you're using 2 devices, get off.
I don't know what's going on.
Just use the
I can
phone.
try
Don,
signing in again.
or your laptop, Don. One or the other, not both.
Jerry, I can tell you who I see. There's a couple call-in people.
No, you got it
who
wrong.
I don't know who they are yet, but Don Abraham, Doris H.,
Just click on this.
Jackie, Jane Fallon, you, Kathy Lockwood, Paula, Stephanie, and Sue.
Password, I don't know.
Okay.
9915. I don't
Don,
know.
listen up. Okay, Don, listen up. Just stay on one device. Get off the other one.
Yeah, I think I signed on twice.
Okay. All
Can
right.
you hear me?
Yes, much clearer
All
now.
right, I'll forget about the video.
Right, okay.
Well, here it comes.
No, don't. Just do one or the other, okay? Not both.
All right, let me see if I can get rid of one.
Get rid of either the phone or the video, one or the other. Michelle, do we have anybody else
Well-
that looks like they're members of the public?
Let me see.
There are 3 people who
Well,
have
just-
called in, and they're call-in user 3, 6, and 7. I don't know who they are, so I haven't been able to change their names.
Okay, can they hear me?
Yep.
All right, if you are a member of the public, will you please identify yourself?
Jerry, is Mariette McCourt. I'm on the line.
Yep, Mariette's on the line. She is our potential new member, okay? Hi, hon. She's calling from Naugatuck from her job. So thank you for
Yes.
calling in. All
What was her
right,
name? Is it Marianne?
Mariette.
Mariette.
Oh,
M-A,
Mariette.
yeah, Paula, the spelling is Mariette.
Okay.
McCourt, M small c, capital C, O-U-R-T.
Good job.
And we have two other members of the public who are on. Would you please identify yourself?
Hello?
Hello, Doris.
Yes.
Yay, Doris Johnson, you're on. Okay. We have everybody
Okay,
from,
I'm on. Yes, I am on.
okay, all right. We have the full board except for Diana Sekla, who is absent, Paula. She's the only one. We have Mariette McCourt, our potential new member, who will decide after this meeting today whether or not she wants to do this. And I'd like to go and continue with the agenda, if everybody's okay. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
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 All right. Rule number one. When we have any discussion, I need to identify you one at a time. So please, it's going to be a little confusing, but just bear with it, okay? Jane, I see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks.
All right, hon, good. Good to see you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to the minutes of our February meeting, which is our last meeting that we had. I looked them over. They look really, really good. But if you guys would take a couple minutes just to look over to see if you see anything that Paula needs to correct, let's just take that time just for a couple minutes, okay?
Oh. Larry,
John?
I don't have any copies of the minutes.
You got them in an email, Gary, twice. So don't worry about it if you don't have them. They're really in good shape, okay?
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I didn't see anything matter with it either.
Okay.
I'd like to make
Well, hold on, Doris.
move to-
Hold on, Doris. We'll just wait for a minute
Okay.
to see if anybody else sees anything. And let me ask for the vote, okay?
Okay.
All right, anybody see anything that they need to correct? All right, I'm taking silence as a no, we don't have any corrections. Doris, go ahead and make that motion.
Okay, I'd like to move it that we accept the minutes of the February meeting.
Okay, may I have a second, please?
I second.
Don seconds it. Okay. So it's Doris and John, Paul. Doris and Don.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, who's on? Don, you're up.
Yeah. Am I up with the treasurer's report?
President's report.
Okay, this is abbreviated report due to the virus. Some of our expenses are $15.95 for Zoom connection, and also printing from Essex for $75. And also there was a donation of $700, which Jerry and Steph can talk a little bit later about.
No.
And the balance at the end of July is $110,494.50. And that's the end of this treasurer's report.
Okay, Paula, please note that $15 plus the Zoom is a monthly fee.
I'm sorry,
And
say,
the Zoom $15 and change per month is a monthly fee
it's a monthly fee for Zoom.
for Zoom. And that $700 was not a donation. That's what we approved for the pickup parade.
Yes.
I'll talk about the one donation that I have on record. And Stephanie, if you have any other donations that you think we should know about, you can chime in on that, okay?
Yes, I think pretty much that's the one big one. You know,
Yeah.
we've gotten other smaller, but
Okay, for the next treasurer's report, let's do a cumulative total on donations. But for this one, what I'll do is I'm going to read you a really nice letter that I got from the VFW for our communication at this point. Uh, and we're going to take that treasurer's report and accept it as presented because it is a hybrid report at this point. We'll get better at the next meeting with the treasurer's report, okay? But here is a letter that I got from Dave Griswold, who is the commander of the Lyme VFW Post 1467. Dear Ms. Baker, we have always been grateful for the support we have received from the Lyme Senior Center, the use of the facility, as well as being able to help the many veterans in need you have sent our way. With that in mind, please accept the enclosed donation to the center. It may be used at your discretion for any senior in need during this challenging time, or perhaps to be part of the building campaign. Again, thank you for all you do for the seniors in our town. Sincerely, David Griswold. Now, that donation was $2,000, which was a really nice donation. So we're going to go on record of receiving that donation. I sent him a thank you note when Stephanie forwarded this letter to me. Okay. So the next thing on our agenda are committee reports. Steph, you're up. Stephanie?
okay. I'm here. I'm sorry. I put it on mute when I'm not talking, so just a
Yeah, try to speak up, son. You're very, very faint.
Is this better?
Much better.
Okay, great. All right. Hi, everybody. First of all, I know this isn't part of my official thing, but I miss you all, and I hope that you're all doing well. It's been a long time since we've been able to get together, and just know that we're still here, and we're still wanting to help however we can. I appreciate those board members that have been doing some calling for me, reaching out to some of our seniors that are by themselves. I know that they are, because I've received different letters and phone calls about how much they appreciate it. So, but to get down to my director's note, and specifically, I wanted to ask for some more money. We have offered anywhere between 15 and 23 virtual exercise classes every week since about a week or two after this pandemic started. And my instructors that have been teaching it some have been asking for donations, but they all have agreed to not take, to have whoever wanted to take their class and not charge a fee. So, and a few of them have specifically said we won't take money at all. They just have been doing it out of the kindness of their heart every week. So I am asking that we decide on a donation to give. We have 8 instructors that have been part of this, that have gotten us all through the summer. We've had over 200 participants every week in these classes. So I was hoping that we could give them some sort of money as a thank you, and in the form of maybe like a Visa gift card or something like that, as a thank you for teaching the classes and letting whoever want to take it, whether they had money or not.
Okay.
So maybe we can open that up for discussion. Is that okay, Jerry?
Sure. Did you have a figure in mind per instructor?
I did, but I'm willing to talk about it if you guys think it's too much. I was thinking of $100 per person because normally they get like $50 at least for every class that they do. And you figure they've been doing it every week for the last, let's see, April, May, June, July, August. May, June, July, August. Yeah, the last 4 or 5 months.
Okay, so we're talking about 8 instructors with, let's throw a figure out and see what people think. How about $100 per instructor so that they can make up for some of the losses that they had, but also for their kindness in helping us when they didn't accept any money. How do people feel about that? And I'd like it one person at a time. So who wants to talk first? Anybody?
I'll speak first.
Who is that? Jackie. All right, I'm recognizing Jackie. We got to do it one at a time, guys. Go ahead.
I think it's a fine idea. I think they've been really good about this. So yes, let's do it.
Okay, anybody else?
Gary?
Yes, Gary.
Yes, I would recommend that too. I'd go along with her. I think it's very generous of those people to do that and present it the way they did, but I think they still should get something for their time and some of their other stuff they've done.
Yeah, obviously, probably they've lost money in other ways during this pandemic as well. So I think that that's possibly a good idea. Does anybody else have any feelings about this?
Is this is Doris.
Okay.
Is this just $100? It's not for every time they have been there, $100 every time they came.
No. This is just each one gets $100 now.
Okay, that's all I wanted clarified.
Okay. Anybody else have any thoughts on this? Jane, Don?
I agree with what the previous people have said.
Okay.
This is Jane. I agree.
I agree with what people have said.
Okay, so let's put this together as a formal motion to allow Stephanie to have $800 total to assist.
I make a motion that Stephanie has the $800 to do this.
Okay,
I second it.
Okay, who seconded it?
I do, Jackie. I second it.
Okay, so Paula, it was Gary made the motion and Jackie seconded it. Let's clarify the motion. The $800 will be for 8 instructors to receive a $100 gift card or other way of receiving $100 from the center for their contributions to the exercise classes during the pandemic since April of this year. All right, I'm going to take a formal vote. It's going to be a roll call vote because it's about money, folks. Okay. So Don, are you in favor? Yes. I'm in favor. Joni? Joan? Did we lose Joni? Michelle, did we lose Joni Bumbason?
Sorry, I was on mute. I think so.
Okay. All right.
It's a yes from Doris.
It's a yes from Doris Johnson. Doris Hungerford, how about you?
Doris Johnson, that was.
Yeah, I know, hon. I got you. Okay. How about Doris Hungerford? Is she still on?
No. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Kathy?
Yes.
Thanks. We got Gary.
Yes.
Campbell?
Yeah,
Is that okay with you?
that's fine.
All right, girl. All right, are there any nays? And I'm going to think that, who did we not get? We got everybody. Okay. So
Did you get me? It's Jane. I agree.
Jane. Okay, you okay with it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Sorry, hon. All right, so the only person missing from this would be Diana Sekla, Paula, okay?
Okay.
I have her proxy, okay? And I vote yes for Diana. Because she gave me her proxy. Okay. Next, building update.
Oh, wait, I'm still.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still doing the director.
You're not done?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things so you know where we are and what we have been doing since the pandemic started. I'm going to try to just keep it very simple because I know it's hard over the phone. But we currently are offering over 90 exercise programs every month. And if you've been following our emails that we send out twice weekly, we have over 70 monthly programs that we've been able to offer via Zoom through all the different senior centers, or I shouldn't say all, but a lot of different senior centers in Connecticut. So we have a combined calendar that I've been putting together, and not only does our center use it, but the other centers around Connecticut are using it as well. It's a way that we're able to collaborate and share the expenses of a lot of programs because not just one senior center is coming up with all of the programs.
Right.
So I wanted to let you know, I touched on it a little bit, but we've been reaching out to about 200 seniors every week to check on them. They've been seniors that are have wanted repeat conversations. I have a bunch of volunteers that make it possible for me to reach out to them, and many of the volunteers will call me back and let me know if there's any problems, if they're having any questions, if there's anything that they might need. And we are able to address any problems that come up with those particular seniors. We also sent out over 70 cards to seniors that are not, that live alone in Lyme and Old Lyme and that do not have internet access. So we sent out cards just to let them know we were thinking about them and to let them know that we're here if they need anything. And we were able to get a lot of great feedback via the phone thanking us for those cards. So that was something that we have been able to do. Our upcoming virtual programs are coming up and starting in September through the end of the year. We are having Jared Day do both on the first Friday of the month. He'll be doing U.S. history lectures like he was doing here. And then on the third Friday of the month, we have him doing current events programs. So that will start up in September. For any of you guys that had wanted to catch the Holocaust survivor, Andy Sarkany, that we were supposed to have here in conjunction with the Lyme Library in March, he is going to be doing a virtual program on September 22nd. That's a Tuesday at 7 p.m. You can either let me know or you can call the Lyme Library directly and let them know, and we can send you the code if you'd like to join us for that. Lastly, the newsletters. They have been delayed. They've been very delayed. I think at this point, most people have not gotten their newsletters for August due to the fact that I think the slowing of the mail. We did send them out the last week in July, and that's the only thing I can come up with of why these newsletters have been late so many months in a row. Because of that, for September, I'm not even going to put a calendar in there because anyone that is taking virtual programs is getting the calendar from us via our email. And I'm just going to put a bunch of puzzles and articles and news they can use because I think that if they're not getting it till almost the end of the month, it doesn't make sense to have a calendar in there of virtual programming. That's pretty much all I have. Thank you guys very much for everything.
Okay, thanks, Steph. Just a quick question. When these delays happen with the newsletters, does the post office give you any reason for this?
I don't deal directly with the post office, but Bill, who is the one that does Essex Printing, you know, the owner of Essex Printing, he has been trying to find out from the post office. He's going to ask them again if there's something we might be able to do. I just spoke with him again today about it. But at this point, they're not giving us a reason, but I think via what we've seen on the news, it's probably because of the slowing of the mail in general. You know?
All
And
right.
it's not first class. It's bulk, so it's less than first class.
Yeah.
Well, he was probably shut down anyhow during during it, and he wasn't able to do it too either.
No,
Oh, no. We've been going strong this whole time, Doris. They've been
Oh,
working
okay.
from home and getting it out. It's
Oh, I
the
see.
post office. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I wondered if he was. Okay,
Okay.
I'm off. I'm
All
out of
right.
here.
Okay. No, it's all right. Stick around. Okay. All right. Let's go to the building update between Gary and Stephanie. How we doing?
Okay.
Good.
The propane tanks are buried underground for the new generator that was donated to the senior center, and the tanks installed and all of that. The hood cleaning around the kitchen and the rest of the building has been done, and the fire alarms has been serviced. So that's all I've got for now. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Staff, have the extinguishers been checked and updated?
We just had I'm not sure on that. I'd have to take a look because they may have done it when they serviced the fire alarms. I'm not positive, but I'll look into that.
Okay, great. All right.
If they need to be done, I'll take care of it.
Okay, great. Let's move on the agenda and take a look at whether or not we have any other old business to talk about, but I don't think we do because it's so old now that it's gone. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about the Hamburg Fair and Tiffany Farms and all this other wonderful stuff that we were looking forward to before this hit. So we don't have any other old business unless somebody has something they need to bring up. Is there anything that anybody needs to bring up?
Sherry, it's Jane.
Sure.
So what about the Old Time Kindness Committee? Was someone assigned to that? And is that committee in operation now even?
Yes, yes. And luckily your host for this meeting is the chair of that committee. She's the one who created it and has been running it. So Michelle, can you give us a quick little update on Kindness Committee so that we can maybe recruit somebody to be on the committee now?
Sure. Yeah, we would love to have someone from the senior center join us. We meet monthly. We've been doing these WebEx meetings each month, so it's virtual.
Okay.
We just had a meeting, so our next meeting will be in September.
And it's what day of the week and what time?
We meet, I think it's the second Wednesday of every month at noon.
Okay, and that is done through Zoom or WebEx or in person?
Well, before COVID, we were meeting in person at the town hall, but now we're doing WebEx for the foreseeable future.
Okay. All right. It would be nice if someone would be our representative on that committee. Jane, are you interested?
I am interested if no one else is, and if everyone thinks that I might be a good person, I would love to volunteer.
Hey.
That was easy.
All right, so you can be in touch with Michelle at some point, or I can pass on some information for you if I get some from her, so you can start up. That would be great if you could do that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So Michelle,
awesome.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, great. Okay. Thanks, Jane.
All right, now our other new business. Under new business is a building committee update. I can give that to you very, very quickly. Our building committee was given $15,000 in the new budget for 2021, which was July 1st of this year, by the towns of Lyme and Old Lyme. We also have the $15,000 that we agreed to give as board members for an in-kind one-time donation. We are not spending that money right now, but we are in the process of figuring out how to eventually still move forward and hire a consultant to begin the process of looking at a plan for the center's renovation. We met in May on a Zoom meeting, and Don, you were there. And in that meeting, we decided to do a survey, which you guys did on the board, which was wonderfully met by the committee. They thought it was a wonderful response. You gave great ideas. And we've decided to expand that survey into the community and maybe to include business leaders and other organizational leaders to use to reach out to them to see what they know about us, but also what they might have in mind for programs or things they think that the senior center could do or use to be better in the future. So that's in the works right now, and hopefully we'll do something in the next month to reach out to people in the community. And then the other thing that just happened last week is a preliminary facilities audit review of the center. And that was facilitated by Mark Whalen, the building official for the town of Old Lyme, Bill Parkak, our facilities manager, and Skip Beebe, who's a member of our building committee. They did this checklist of looking at all the physical plant of the center, and I should have the results of that within a week from Phil. He's going to be putting that report together. That will help. What we're trying to do is gather enough data to give to a consultant so they don't have to do so much that we have to pay them for so much if we can do our own data collection. So that's where we're at right now. Don, did I leave anything out?
No, I think you covered most everything, Jerry.
Okay, great. Okay. So that's an update from the building committee. Any questions or concerns that you might have that I can bring back to the committee? Anybody? We don't have a meeting again scheduled, probably not until September. And I'll let you know when that happens, okay? It will be a public meeting, and we've had members of the public engaged in these committee meetings so far, and they've been very helpful, actually, with their suggestions or requests. Okay, the next thing on your agenda is the pickup parade. Yay, that's this Friday. Go ahead, Steph.
All right. So on Friday, we are hosting what we're calling a Fiesta Pickup Parade. What that is going to encompass is people driving around, members driving around. We're going to have cones set up, but literally we're going to drive around the building, and we're going to have different places set up so that we can give them different things like we're going to use some of the bags that we bought. Well, actually not even bought, the ones that we got for free. The bags, we're going to use that to fill up with boredom busters. We bought some cooling towels. We bought some word search books and some crossword puzzle books, all the large print. We have hand sanitizer. We'll be handing out the little 2-ounce hand sanitizers. We have the VNA here, and they're going to be giving out masks. But in addition, we also have our new town nurse that is going to be here. Her name is Denise, and she started last week. For those of you that didn't know this, Karen Vasilka retired about a month ago. And so this is the nurse that will be taking her place in Lyme and Old Lyme, and her name is Denise. She has worked for the VNASC for over 14 years, and I think she'll be a good fit. I've been able to observe her and be in her company the last week, and it seems like she's very much looking forward to serving the residents in both communities. So I encourage you, if you're not already planning on coming to help, I've got a few of you that have said you wanted to help, so which I'm very much looking forward to. Then at least come through and enjoy the parade. What you would do is we would put a bag on the outside of the mirror on the passenger side. We've made it clear that everybody needs to wear a mask. In case somebody doesn't have one, I'm going to be the first one in the line passing out bags, and I will give them a mask as well if they don't have one. And then as they go around, we're going to wave and say hello. I've got cowbells. I've got crazy glasses if any of my volunteers want to use them. And we're just going to make this a really nice time for people to see us. But they'll do it from the safety of their cars. So they're going to stay in their cars and drive around slowly and stop at every, I've got about 10 different stations they'll stop at. And so it's going to be great. So far I have about 45 people signed up to come, but I'm still signing people up. So if anybody knows anybody or wants to come themselves, just let me know and I'll write their name down. In addition, we're going to have the new state trooper. Michelle Noren, maybe you can give me a better idea. I think he started right before the pandemic, didn't he?
He did, yep.
Weber? Okay.
Yep.
So he's not brand new, but he's new to us. He's going to be here passing stuff out as well. So you'll get to meet the new resident state trooper for Old Lyme as well. So it's going to be a fun day. We're looking forward to it. I thank all my volunteers in advance that are coming. It's really going to be a fun morning. So that'll be this Friday. And if you decide you want to come by with your vehicle, it's going to be between 9:30 and 11:30.
Okay. And Steph, if anybody wants to help, they should show up around 9 to help.
Actually, they need to call me because I don't want to have. I do have room for a few more helpers, but I don't want to have extras because I'm purposely spacing people out so that no one's near each other, and I just don't want to have like 5 extras that I don't know where to put them. You know what I mean?
Okay, there's that. It's from 9:30 to 11:30, and this is for members, folks. This is not for the general public. Okay, so please don't pass this on for the general public at this time. We're anticipating 45 cars already, which is quite a bit of traffic. It's going to be spaced out enough so that we don't create a traffic nightmare of any sort. And I'm looking forward to it because my contribution to this is toilet paper. I'm handing out rolls of toilet paper. I think it's the message of the pandemic. So anyway.
I'll be there. I'll be there if you're handing out toilet paper.
Okay.
Hey,
all right. Yeah.
I got to say one funny thing about you bringing the toilet paper. That's a bummer.
Oh.
Bad joke.
That's a groaner, Stephanie.
All right. Our next item on the agenda, thank you, Mariette, for being so patient, is that we have a vacancy for an Old Lyme member. And Mariette, are you still willing after this kind of introduction?
Sure, you're all doing really good work. Yeah, fun.
Okay, excellent. I want you to know Mariette is still working as a nurse, as an APRN, right? Is that what you are?
No, I'm just a nurse, and I'm working with a home care agency up here in Naugatuck.
Yeah.
On policy issues and quality.
During the week to help out. So, but she and her husband Jim live on Button Ball Road here in Old Lyme, and if you know them or know of them, they are the ones that have that wonderful vegetable stand at the corner of Button Ball and Mile Creek. So they've been in this area forever, and we so appreciate that you want to join us, and we hope to get you in person soon. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Thank you.
And the last thing under new business is that we are mandated by our bylaws and constitution this year to do an officer election. In February, we created our slate, which we were going to vote on if we had had another another meeting in March or April. But our slate includes, for our secretary would be Doris Johnson. For our treasurer, it will be Don Abraham. Our vice chair is Kathy Lockwood, and I am hope to continue as chair. but we do need to do a vote to be legal. So I would like to do a roll call vote to see if this slate is as presented. So let me go down again. Don,
Jerry, I got knocked offline. I had no idea what you're voting on.
we're voting on the officers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you vote yes for the slate as presented, which was you, Doris Johnson, Kathy Lockwood, and me.
Yes, I vote yes.
Okay, my vote is yes. Okay, Joni,
Yes, I vote yes.
okay. Sue,
Yay.
yay, okay. Jackie,
Yes, please.
okay. Doris Hungerford,
Yes.
okay. Doris Johnson,
Yes.
okay. Kathy,
Yes.
And I like to correct it. I am corresponding secretary.
all right, we're gonna make you, it's not written like that in the bylaws, but if we wanna do a bylaws kind of revision, we'll do that, okay? So,
Okay. All right.
yeah, Paula, put her in as corresponding secretary for the minutes, and we'll figure out what to do with that another time, okay? All right, Kathy, I got Kathy, I've got Diana Seckla's proxy, and she said yes. And Gary,
Yes.
all right, Jane,
Yes.
all right, we're good. Thank you, those of us and those of you, all of us, for all your continued support of the center. Unless there is any other new business, I'll open that up. Is there any other new business that anyone wants to present? All right, if there's no new business, I would also ask if there's any member of the public who've been on this meeting, if you would like to make any comments, now is the time for public comment. Okay. That being said, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I make a
Motion
motion that we
made.
adjourn.
Oh, everybody wants to.
Second the motion.
Jackie, I'll take you as the motion. Who wants to second?
I second it.
Okay. Sue,
Oh,
you can be
Joni.
the second on this one. Okay, I'm not going to do a roll call. All those in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Yay. Aye.
All right, I have no new meeting date yet. We'll figure that out. Okay, folks? Stay safe, stay well. It's good to hear from all of you, okay? And thank you, Michelle, for hosting the meeting.
You're welcome.
All right,
Bye,
we're done.
everybody.
Nice to see you all. Nice to see you
Stephanie.
all.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah,
Nice to see you.
you.
See you Friday.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.